I started in business in February of 1954. I guess it was an important juncture in my life because I got to thinking about the part-time work I had done in the menswear retail business. And actually I'd even worked in a clothing factory for a couple of summers. And I thought to myself, what am I doing this for? I really want a shop of my own. And so without giving it a great deal more thought, I went looking for a shop of my own and found it in Cabbagetown on Parliament Street, an unlikely place to sell upscale menswear. The location did not work against us. In fact, in many ways it worked for us. I was able to bring people to our store by networking my way through any satisfied customers I had. I would ask for names. If they were satisfied that I could use their name, I would send a letter off and manage to bring clients to my store. If necessary, I would go to their home, I'd go to their office, but kept records. The most important thing that I did, not only did I satisfy our customers, but I kept a record of their purchases, their tastes, their measurements. So in a period of time, I had a file on each one of our customers. And that meant a lot because men had a sense that that was their membership to an elite club. And it was so successful that by 1961, I went looking for a larger location, more central to the financial area and where most of my prospects really conducted their business. But the most important thing of all that occurred was in the fall of the year that we opened on Richmond Street. A gentleman walked in. I asked him about what he did for a living. He told me he was the creative head of an agency. And I said, I don't know what that's all about, you know, how do ads get created, etc. And he told me a little bit, but I saw sort of a twinkle in his eye, which suggested that there was more than average interest here. We sat for weeks talking about men as shoppers, and they were searching for some way to position Harry Rosen in a unique way. Then they presented me with the finished product, and I looked at these ads and I thought to myself, I was going purely on faith. I didn't have the sense of judgment of how good they really were. The ads worked immediately, and the important thing about this is that to that point I had what you'd call a tailor's mentality. I saw the world through tailor's eyes. These people completely changed me and my outlook. I started to understand what communications was about. I started to understand what good advertising was about. And the ads, it goes without saying, that day in 1961 when we first began to run those ads, that was the beginning of the branding of Harry Rosen. My management style is one where I have a pretty exact or precise idea of what men are like as shoppers and how to go about developing their loyalty. I say over and over again that we're in the people business, and when I walk through a mall and look at people in stores, salespeople and customers, and see how they react to the environments and the way retailing is changing, that's in my blood, and probably I think is a contributing factor to doing a better job. And I feel very proud of the reputation that's been built, and hopefully will continue to be a factor in Canadian retailing for many years to come.